Hello, Senior Stoner fans. It's the real Senior Stoner back at you for your Budsy bottle by Puffco and the wand dab of the day. I'm really enjoying the devices. Hello, everybody. Today is Wednesday. As always, thank you for joining me, tuning in to the dab of the day. If you find this video enjoyable or you get something from it, please join the family, subscribe to the Senior Stoner channel. Don't forget to send likes our way, and I respond to all comments. Today, what we're going to talk about is how we can organize our life to help ourselves be better and happier. I was not an organized person. That's right. It took dozens of helpful people, courses, practice for me to be organized personally, financially, and professionally. But each one of those things, as I got organized, helped me become a better person. In fact, organization can help you have less stress, can help you have less anxiety. Now, you got to start small. You cannot aim for perfection in the very beginning, okay? But guess what's going to happen? You're going to find ways to improve your life by making things a little bit more tidy and organized. You want to acknowledge why and what you're going to do, okay? Why you want a healthier lifestyle. Why you want a happier life. What's going to happen? So your motivation and your mindset plays a very big role. And it shouldn't just be a random thing. You want to just start now. So you got to know your priorities for your life and frankly, day by day. It's interesting to know that goals can look great on paper and they're easy to write down, but the execution of those goals takes sacrifices. That's right. Knowing your priorities beforehand, being able to create worthwhile goals that will lead you to be more successful and happier. You've got to make time to care for yourself. In order to make time to care for others, you've got to find a way to care for yourself. It's the way it is. It's just like putting an adult mask on before you put the child mask on in an airplane. So it means taking time for your health, for your appearance, for your personal well-being. If you're watching this and listening, you're trying to help yourself. So we need to think healthy, but we don't want to go to the extreme because we're not requiring a gym membership or triathlon or anything like that. We're just trying to make it important that we take care of ourselves mentally and physically as much as possible. We want to try to come to the ground each day in positive attitude and gratitude attitude. We want to try to develop this because it's going to help us organize our life and help us be happier. Don't trust your memory. Try to use a planner. Try to write things down. Try to plan it out in a short to-do list, and you'll find yourself being able to tackle those things. Keep it short and sweet. Plan time for your family. Plan time for fun activities. Plan time for weekend trips. And also the things you need to get done for other reasons. Remember to do what you dread first. Remember how you used to eat as a child? You put your meat over here on the plate, your potato over here, and your vegetables over here. Which did you eat last? The vegetables, of course. So another good way to avoid tackling smaller, less productive tasks is a way to do them first. You got to do them ahead of time. You got to think about them even before you do them. So just like I did in sales, you practice on your smaller clients so you can then go to the biggest client. Well, you want to take this little practice, if you can, on the small things you dread and then tackle the big things. And always remember not to procrastinate. Don't put off starting a healthy routine because it's Wednesday and you want to wait till next Monday. You know what I mean? So don't fall into that trap. Try to put a number on things. That's right. For example, if you want to get extra sleep, could be 1 extra hour. If you want to use less cell phone, it could be 50 less minutes. If you want to go out to dinner more, it's 2 times a week. So if you're working on a relationship, you want to call your friends more. So the idea is to try to put a number so you can account for it. You want to also think about decluttering and donating. Clutter drains mental activity, drains your brain. It's not like a closet where you can just keep throwing more stuff in there. Your life needs to be uncluttered. You know what I'm saying? So when you are able to find things you love that you want to hold on to, remember to donate the things you don't want to hold on to instead of just building, amassing and massing and massing and massing on top. Remember to put things where they go. After you've decluttered, after you find out what's left and the things you want to have, put a place for everything. Everything. I'm not kidding. So if you do it, if you organize yourself like that, and it might take less than a minute to do, maybe 10 minutes to the whole thing, you will know where everything is the next time you look for it, or at least the important things like your keys, your phone, your pills, things like that, your medicine. Try to streamline your day mornings. When you get up, try to have a really interesting 10-minute thing in your brain before you get out of bed. Try to streamline it so as soon as you're out of that bed, you know what you want to do. Healthy habits, okay? Remember, you're not going to be looking for the lost keys anymore. So you can be thinking of other things. You can be thinking of more important ways for you to be in touch with you. And also, let's say it's just too much for you to do everything. Everything's been pushed onto you, put so many tasks. Don't forget to delegate, especially if you have a family. Others want to help you. A chore that you absolutely hate, maybe somebody else wants to do it if you have a roommate. So what we need to understand is that we have to be able to say no. We have to be able to say, no need to do that. Thank you for thinking of me. I'll get back to you. We have to be able to say no. We have to be able to remember to spend all out time on some things and no time on other things. So what you want to do is you want to remember to ditch the things that created all this havoc. Ditch the paper. Ditch all the things, the folded papers and notes that you have all around the house. Make it so that you have less things to look at for the same information. Start remembering to put the sticky note on the refrigerator in the same time every time. Make sure you plan time to plan. I told you to take time before you get out of bed. How about each week you take 30 minutes? That's right, 30 minutes. Or at the end of a month you take an hour. Or at the end of a quarter you take a day. And guess what you do? You write down all the things you were able to get done in one column. And in another column, you write down all the things you couldn't get done. And then the things you couldn't get done, you say to yourself, which ones do I want to do? Which ones do I need to do? And guess what? You'll be able to find time. You will say to yourself that you'll now be more flexible. Your mindset will be more organized. And you will remember now that you've done your very best. And you will forget the rest. You will remember no one is perfect, and you're doing great at it. You're being yourself. Because even if it sounds hokey, okay, it's very important to be you. And sometimes it's tough to be you. You got to remember that being yourself means knowing what you like, knowing who you are, the music you listen to, the shows you watch, the movies you went to, the games you play, how you hang out, who you hang out with. Do you like to hang out alone or with other people? How you dress, how you spend your private time. You got to remember, this is all about having less stress, more organization, more time for you. Because decluttering and becoming organized in life, who's it for? Okay? Who's it for? It's for us. It's for ourselves. Nobody's there yelling at us saying, oh my goodness, you got to organize your life. Take the stress out of it. Nope. There's enough stress in everybody's life. People don't even care sometimes to comment. But I'm telling everybody right now that if we're able to do a few things ahead of time to organize our lives, we might find that we put ourselves in a better place for stress and life. This has been the Real Senior Stoner talking about organizing ourselves and getting ahead and in touch with the things that bother us, minimizing the bad, maximizing the good. Don't forget to hit that like button. Cheers, everybody, and have a great day. Let's take a hit out of this Budsy bottle and the wand. crazy good hits. Wow. Thanks for joining me as always. Have a great day out there, everybody. Try to stay organized. Cheers. Cheers, everybody.